Here comes a late night great. He's an Emmy and Grammy winner and the host of The Tonight Show. Please welcome Jimmy Fallon.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'll bring the quiche. All right, bye. That's my buddy Slade. My buddy Slade. We're gonna eat quiche and watch Emily in Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't knock it. I binged it twice.
Listen, Jimmy,
I can get into it.
Tell us about you as a young lad. I understand that you and young Seacrest here share the same birth year. And so, were you a quiche eater as a young lad?
No. In my neighborhoods, no, quiche didn't really exist. It was a rare thing. But as I grew older, yeah, there was. I've been involved with some quiche.
I'm glad you were
caught with some quiche. But I could put a little hot sauce on there. Were you thinking of Cholula? Is that your hot sauce?
Tapatio. Tapatio, right? And yeah, but the one you said is good too. I actually like the green hot sauces as well. You know, the green chili ones.
I do those as well. Yeah, the green. Yeah, I love that. I love this Sriracha.
Sriracha's so good. Well, that's, Sriracha. Ryan Seacrest, back in the private school that he grew up in, never put a Sriracha on his quiche.
Well, that's not true. Sriracha is an old school Southern California.
How dare you put Sriracha on my quiche?
We miss having you. We miss having you on the show,
Jimmy.
Don't make
me take my glove off.
Jimmy, you're at your desk. You're in your studio this morning. Thank you for coming in.
I came in for you. I'll do anything for you guys. Yeah. You want to see the wide shot of here? It's just me. There's no. That's me right there.
Hi.
So it's empty. There's a bunch of robot cameras and no audience. And but we're doing it safely and it's baby steps. And I can't wait till I'm in the studio with you guys.
I can tell you one thing though. I really did enjoy watching you at home, particularly when the girls would interrupt your broadcast. It really, on behalf of moms everywhere, I was like, oh, that's every woman I know everywhere trying to get anything done ever. They'll ignore you until you're on the air.
I was doing some interview, I think it was with Russell Wilson and Ciara, and Winnie came running in. She's like, Daddy, 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 I lost a tooth. And there was just blood all over her mouth. And it was not the cutest thing I've ever seen. It was frightening. Unless it's your kid. She was so excited, like, I lost a tooth, I lost a tooth. I'm like, this is real. This is a real TV show,
Even though you're back in studio, maybe each month do one show from home, just for those kinds of raw moments.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that just because I did love seeing them every day, and they kind of had no idea. They're not actor kids at all. I would say like, all right, say goodnight, everybody. It's the Tonight Show. Say goodnight, and they go, good morning, and I go, oh, whatever. I got to hire actor kids to play my kids next time.
We're gonna take a break and come back right here with Jimmy Fallon. Stay with us on Live.
So much happening here. We're back with Jimmy Fallon, who's written his 4th children's book. This one's really funny. Now, the title, James, was inspired by your daughter. But I and we here in the studio have to say that we had never heard this phrase, sleeps till Christmas. 5 more sleeps till Christmas, until we met Ryan. You two have so much in common.
We do. We might be brothers.
It could be. It could be. So I always say, when I'm looking forward to a trip or a weekend, 2 more sleeps, 3 more sleeps. And certainly when it comes to Christmas, I count the sleeps even as a grown man. So this book speaks to me, Jimmy.
I didn't know anything about it. I grew up with days.
Yeah,
that was how boring.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Very Irish Catholic family. There's 10 more days till Christmas. Now go to sleep. So my daughter came back from school. She goes, how many more sleeps still, Bo? And I go, that is so cute. How many more sleeps? It's so much easier to think about and just like, oh, it's only 3 more sleeps till Christmas. So it's like, that should be a book, because I always wanted to write a Christmas book, and I'm like, 5 more sleeps till Christmas. And so, so I just started thinking about that. So I owe it all to Winnie for that. But now we do that with everything. How many more sleeps till, my birthday. It's like, 200. No.
Hey, Jimmy, how about the beautiful women in your life? These girls of yours, they're just like gems, and you're such a girl dad. You really are. Like, you, to me, are one of these guys. You were born to have these daughters.
Yeah, I lucked out. I mean, it's the best thing in the world. Everyone in my house is a female. The dog, everybody. But I mean, I'm lucky. The kids are great. I mean, when we did those shows from home, we didn't really know what was going on. I thought we'd be home for 2 weeks, doing the show. And Nancy, my wife, I give her all the credit. She reminded me that, she was like, hey, remember? We always thought of Letterman after 9/11. Letterman said something on his show that was great. He said, "We got to remember at this time to be courageous." Basically just saying you got to show up. And he goes, and sometimes even pretending to be courageous is just as good. And he was talking about New Yorkers and first responders and firefighters and police, and so I was like, yeah, we got to show up. We should just do something and whatever we can do. So we had no guests, we had no camera people, we had nothing. So my wife was my camera operator, my kids were my guests, and we just kind of went with it. And so I would be nothing without them. I really lucked out. They're the best.
It's so good to see you, pal. Appreciate you coming on with us. Make sure you check out 5 More Sleeps Till Christmas. It's available today. Jimmy Fallon, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Love you, Jimmy.
Thank you, guys.